What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Running a little late tonight, but I had to get everything set up. Got all the new graphics, as you can see, are looking awesome, I believe. And this is actually the first in a series of videos that I'll be putting out. Introducing my new 90-day escape plan to change your financial life, to change your social life, to change your life. So let's get into it. My name is Ken, and the show is Coffee with Ken. And as I said, I'm a little late tonight, but we're getting it done. So, the reality of life is, or should I say, the reality of your financial situation is that you're not broke because of the system. You're broke because you don't have a system. Now, let that sit for a second. Because most people don't want to hear that. Most people don't want to hear the fact that they have no plan. It's easier to blame the job, blame the economy, blame the government, blame other people. That's what we all do at times in our lives. But none of that changes your situation. What changes your situation is what you do next. And I spoke about this before, in regards to having emotional control over your life. You can't let emotions be your decision maker. So, what you do next is what's going to change your situation. And I've been on both sides of this myself. I've seen money at a high level, and I've lived in situations where every single dollar mattered. And I can tell you this, the difference isn't luck. The difference is discipline. Now, having a plan and actually following it, most people wake up every day with no strategy whatsoever. They just react. They let their emotions guide them. Bills show up, they react. Problems hit, they react. Opportunities come, they hesitate and they miss the boat. That's not control. That's survival mode. And survival mode will keep you stuck for the rest of your life if you let it. You're not supposed to just survive. You're supposed to build and grow, build income, build stability, build something that will last, something that you can leave behind for your kids and for your grandkids. But you can't build anything without structure, without a system. That's why people make money and still stay broke, because they have no system. Because money without structure disappears every time. I guarantee you that. Have you ever noticed that you get a little extra money and it's gone before you can even breathe? First thing you do is you go out and spend it on a bunch of bullshit that you really don't need, instead of thinking about tomorrow, thinking about next week, thinking about how you can turn that money into more money. It's not bad luck, it's lack of control. And control comes from discipline, doing what needs to be done no matter how hard it is. And even when you don't feel like doing it, that's the part nobody wants to talk about. Everybody wants motivation, but motivation fades. Hey, I get it. I can relate. Discipline doesn't. Discipline is what keeps you moving when everything in you is telling you to stop. When you're sitting there on the couch procrastinating, thinking about doing something, but you never get your ass up to do it. Discipline is what builds freedom. Not hype, not talk, not wishful thinking. Execution. And that's what I recently did, because I sat around procrastinating for a long time, and saying that I'm going to write this book, and publish this book, and I did publish a book a couple of years ago, and it was called, How I Failed My Way to Success. And I literally failed a lot, before I was successful in my own business. But execution is something that you have to have every day, even when it's boring, even when it's uncomfortable, even when nobody sees it. That's how you change your life. And it ain't going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. You got to put in the time. You got to put in the work. And it starts with one decision, one real decision. Not, I'll try, not, I hope, but a decision that you're done living like this, that you're tired of being broke, you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, that you're done being stuck, that you're done repeating the same cycle over and over again. Because let's be real, y'all, if nothing changes, nothing changes. That's a guarantee. Same habits, same results. Sort of like insanity, right? So the question is simple. Are you ready to take control? Are you? Because a lot of people say they want to take control, but they never do. And there's 5 reasons that you're still broke. There are literally 5 reasons you're still broke. One is because you don't, the main reason is because you don't have a system, you don't have a plan. Secondly, you procrastinate. You could have a plan, you could have a master plan, but you just won't get up off your ass to do anything. Thirdly, you're afraid to take risks. You can't be scared. Listen, I get it. Risk taking, especially now in today's financial climate, in this social climate that we live in, this political climate that we live in. Yeah, it's scary. I get it. I understand it fully. But you gotta tackle your fear. You have to tackle your fear head on. That's the only way that you're going to make anything happen in your life. So you're stuck. Those 5 reasons keep you stuck, and you sit around and you're confused. You don't know what to do. There's really nobody, out here that's really showing you what to do. And listen, I'm no guru. I'm not one of those that's gonna, that'll be out here and say, hey, come to my $5,000 seminar and give you a whole bunch of bullshit that just don't work. You spend a whole bunch of money that you really don't have, on shit that you really don't want. You know what I'm saying? But that's not me. I'm here to give you a real system that worked for me. And that's why I stand behind it so much. It worked for me. And I still execute every day. It's what got me out of financial turmoil, got me out of debt, got my credit score back up, allowed me to basically start living life and enjoying life again. So listen, y'all, I'm not trying to sell you a pipe dream. I'm trying to give you some real tools that is going to help you to change your life. Only question is, are you ready to take control? Or are you going to keep waiting for something outside of you to fix it, because nobody's coming to rescue you. Nobody. And that's not a bad thing. That's power. You have to take power. You have to take control, because it means it's all on you. And when it's on you, you can change it. That's why I built this series, because too many people are out here guessing, trying random things, hoping things work. You don't need more guessing. You need direction. You need structure. You need a system. And that's exactly what I'm going to give you. Step by step. No fluff. No excuses. And just real strategies that work. I know they work because they worked for me. So if you're serious about changing your situation, make sure you're locked in. Follow me at crazybabytvworld.com. That's my main website. And all my social media pages are also Crazy Baby TV World. And if you're ready to stop surviving and start building, then you need to follow me. All right? So I put together a 90-day plan to help you do exactly that. The link is in the description. And listen, y'all, if you feel like you deserve better for your life, keep coming back here. Watch me, listen to me. I got a lot of good shit for you all coming up. All right, I'm your man's Ken Jackson. This has been Coffee with Ken. Yo, don't front. Go to the description, click on the link, get my book. You will not be disappointed. See y'all next time. Peace.
Thanks for watching, and please like, subscribe, and share this video.